If you want to develop some real world strength in a front rack position that we use for weightlifting and also for good quality, effective handstand push ups, here's a really easy beginning drill to work on. Take an ab mat, set it 18 inches, 2 feet away from the wall, depending on your height. Kind of cram yourself into the wall nice and tight. And then what we're going to do is try to create a nice equilateral triangle from the middle of the ab mat and then off each corner to make this nice tripod position with our hands and our head being the front point of the triangle. As we start to work through this, you may need to scoot your hips up the wall just a bit, but what we're trying to do is make a smooth weight transfer from the hands into the head and then back into the hands again to make this a really effective front rack position. So from here, squeezing our heels together, we're going to tip forward until the crown of the head touches the center of the ab mat, and then use the wall as much as you need to for balance. Once you're upside down, stack the knees on top of your elbows or on top of your triceps, squeeze the heels together, and just feel that weight in your hands and distribute it into your head. From here, we're going to come back down, but without just crashing down onto the feet and losing our all body tension. What we want to do is effectively and efficiently transfer the weight from the head back into the hands as we tip backwards. So we feel the weight shift into the hands as we come back up, and then shift the weight back into the head to get upside down. As we start to slow that shift down, we'll start building more and more strength through that front rack position, which will translate to everything we're trying to do with weightlifting and trying to do to get upside down for good, solid handstand push-ups. That weight transfer from the head into the hands becomes vital when we start talking about higher level skills, so start working on it now. When we're talking about freestanding kipping handstand push-ups, the exact same thing is going to happen. From this position, we have to kind of subtly transfer the weight into the hands as we start to fire so that we can create that freestanding efficiency. And then it becomes even more important when we start doing the strict version as well, because if I don't shift the weight into my hands first, I'm going to fall over or not be able to complete the skill. But if I can transition the weight into my hands, just like I would for something like a strict press, then I can become very efficient off of the ground. So start training your high level skills by learning the basics early on.